Hi there, it's Beth again. Today's activity is going to go along with the book about Bessie Coleman. And yes, we are going to be doing things with paper airplanes. Now you may choose to use this video in one of two ways. The first way is perhaps you just want to watch it yourself, get the gist, and then present it in your own way to your students. The other idea is you may go ahead and present this to your students and let them watch it in its entirety so that they can go ahead and try the activities as well. Either way, we hope that you enjoy this fun activity with making some paper airplanes and that do stunts like Bessie Coleman. Hello again. You've been reading about Bessie Coleman, the famous aviator. Now she did a lot of stunt flying with her airplanes, and today you're going to have the opportunity to try flying a stunt plane yourself. No, that doesn't mean we're going to have to take flying lessons at a flight school. However, it does mean they're going to have to pick up a few materials such as paper clips, or binder clips if you have them. So if you have these materials, go ahead and get them in front of you because you are going to be creating your own flying machine. Now, since we're trying to be aviators like Bessie Coleman, that means we're going to need to be stunt pilots, meaning that we really want our paper airplanes to do stunts and tricks. So perhaps you have a certain design that you have in mind that you've created in the past that have worked really well for creating fancy stunts with paper airplanes. If so, use that model. If you don't, however, we have a list of directions so that you can make your own paper airplane. It's going to kind of look like this. It has a fin up on top, kind of like a shark, and that helps it create, be able to do a lot of different stunts. So at this time, go ahead and take your paper and start folding your paper airplane design. Again, you may use ours, or you may choose to use a design of your own. Okay, so now you should have your design of your paper airplane created, and now comes the fun part, the experimentation. So the very first thing we're going to do is get a good feel for how your paper airplane works. So when you go to test it, remember to try to toss it with the same amount of force every time, but give it a good 3 tosses. Why 3? Because in case you have a lousy toss one of those times, but 3 good solid tosses and see how your plane flies. Because again, we are going for the fanciest tricks. So perhaps we're going for things like loop-de-loops, or perhaps even you're having your paper airplane fly to the side or flying upside down. You get to look for the coolest thing you can get your paper airplane to do. After you've tried tossing it just overhand 3 times, then we can do some further experimentation with either your paper clips or your binder clips. Now remember, scientists only test one variable at a time. So when we test the paper clip or the binder clip, we're going to test in different portions of the airplane at one time. So perhaps I want to add some additional weight with the paper clip or the binder clip to the front of the plane and see what that does. So I might attach it then to the nose of the plane, give it again 3 tosses in case I have a lousy one in between, see what happens, experiment. After that, maybe I can move it to the middle of the plane, see what happens then. 3 more tosses. Maybe I'll try at the rear of the plane. 3 tosses, see what happens. Perhaps I want to then change here to one of my wings, or even the shark's fin up here at the top. And just see, again, 3 tosses, just see, experimenting what's going to happen. And then whenever you're done experimenting, adding that weight in different locations, trying it 3 times every time, then you'll have to decide which one worked the best. Why, you might ask? Because then it'll be time for a little friendly competition where you will have the opportunity to show off your aeronautical skills and really try to, like Bessie Coleman, wow the crowds with your aeronautical stunts. Happy experimenting.